What's up there, fellow YouTubers? This is Chris from the Msss Anomalies channel. Guys, I'm going to try to do a quick one here. Some people have asked me if they could, have shorter videos. I just believe that I'm trying to be thorough in a lot of my videos. And here's the thing, guys. If you, me, or anybody else is trying to make a claim that NASA is full of it, and of course, I think we already know that, but as far as like attacking the actual Mount Sharp and stuff like that. Now, guys, I'm not just looking at just small stones or stones within a 100-mile radius, or not 100 feet radius, I'm sorry. I'm not looking at just like anomalies like that are either encrusted in rock, or just different shapes of these rocks. Stuff. I'm doing whole mountain ridges and showing you these things. So it's a little tough to do a 15-minute video. It really is. So I'm trying to have a flavor for both, because a lot of people have told me, "Oh, are you kidding me? We sit down as a family, just watch the videos. I mean, we just love it, So I'm trying to give a flavor for everybody. So just bear with me on that. This picture here, I'm going to show you. It's been done before. In fact, Will's done it. I've done it. But there's a couple little, because people go, well, I believe it's just maybe ancient stone kind of structures here. Well, if you look good at these smaller details, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay. I just recently got Photoshop, and I'm just tinkering around with it a little bit. So I'm not going to make it too long as far as the steps-wise, because there is quite a bit. I'm just going to highlight the different things I want to show you guys and then jump right into it. Okay, so right here, this is the foundation I think Will had. I said, I think he put ancient foundation found on Mars. Mine was put, was the next day, and the rover was back off this hill. Don't ask me how it did that, because the next day it showed it from a distance, this area from a distance, and it looked more like a structure or a vehicle. And there was no tire tracks going up on the side of it. So that's bizarre in itself. But this thing I'm going to show you here, and in the background, especially the background, which is really insane. But I've showed you this here. Now, this is the picture you normally would get right here. This is, I think it's at 66%. But I'm going to zoom in, because I've showed you this before. This weird, elongated thing. I don't know if this is actual rocks or something they added, NASA added. And it doesn't look very clear right now, but that's okay. But it showed like a cone type thing here, and I've showed you that. And it has this line. It's connected to this body of whatever this is. Now, this is what I did to highlight it. And basically, this is all I do on there, just to give you guys the idea. I just blur it up. Brightness and contrast. And obviously, zoom into it. But, I mean, as far as like that's, and just get the color out of it. Just get this fake color out. And this is what I come up with. Okay. You notice now, and I'm going to zoom in because I know a lot of you guys use these tablets and so on and so forth. Let me just back out just one step. And then I'll back out again so you guys will be able to see it a little bit clearer. But this has this weird cone-shaped feature on it with these triangular mark. And then there's something, looks like it's blue or darker color. It looks like it's flat. And it's kind of like draped over it, and it goes into the ground. And you can see something square right here. Let me just back out just one more step. And see that right there? That looks like there's some kind of squared off area. And there's a block of something right there. But anyway, goes across, goes all the way back here, and then I don't know what it does back here, but looks like there's two long cylindrical things running along the back of this thing. And then there's some kind of line or just part of the actual, whatever this thing is, right here. Also, if you look to the right here, right in front of it, it has this weird, looks like a rounded off triangle, whatever, something in the dirt. See that right there? And then it has some kind of other feature, just like a lighter colored feature in it. The other thing I thought of too, I thought it looks like some kind of a table, because it has this square, looks like it's buried in the ground, and it looks like it's connected to it. I don't know. But you can see that it kind of like goes like this. It kind of has this like drop in the center, kind of goes around. Okay, I mean, I'm going to back out of that, and you guys tell me. I mean, look, you can see that's pretty done. That don't look like a standard rock to me, guys. I mean, and is there some kind of vented thing, something right here, some kind of other detail on this, whatever this is, but it doesn't look like a simple rock to me. But anyway, let's move on to the next one, and I'll show you this. Let me just back out of here a bit. Click on the next one. This one here has several things. They look like rocks until you really start to look at them. Let me just jump into a little bit. Right here. Look at this weird object that's sitting right here. It's kind of like buried in it. It has something else that's in front of it. You can see where it kind of goes down, but it's round. It kind of goes across and then has this curvature to it and then down. But look at this right on the side. It's like, I don't know if there's a rock here or something, but then this goes down like into the ground. And I didn't notice this at first, but these right here, look at the ones in the background. Let me just jump in a little bit more. They're kind of rounded right here. And what looks like it has like these little tiny, I don't know if there's like small features or details sticking out of it or something. But this one to the right of that one is almost completely pointy and has some other features to it. But look at this in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Has this weird thing sticking up or out, and has this weird other thing just kind of like, I don't even know how to explain that. Again, on the left-hand side of that middle one, look at this. Some other weird thing with 1, 2, 3, and then you can't see the rest of it. But these are not rocks, guys. They're just clearly not rocks. They appear to be, and that's the idea of these manipulations, is to try to get them to look like that. This was kind of funky. This is like, you can see there's a straight line, like it's curved and it's in the ground, but it has 1, 2 round, looks like round dock circles, and looks like it might have something cylindrical and something off at the top here. Now, I can zoom in here a bit more, because I know some of you guys, when you use these tablets, you actually have a better resolution because everything's more compressed into a smaller screen. Right here, too, is something that it seems worthwhile to mention. Is right here. Goes across, goes down, and it has this weird curvature to it. See, and it goes all the way over to here. Comes down, like I said, and goes straight over to here, and then back down. It actually goes over, down, and then goes across. But there's something else there. I don't know what that is, but there's clearly things strewn all over this Martian area. I mean, oh my God, it's insane. It's just how much stuff is in here. So, I mean, there's parts. It looks like there's all scattered around here. And whatever these things are, you guys can tell me. I mean, I just don't know. But I want to point these things out because there's finer details in here. Now, let me jump to, this is the actual picture you'll get. I'm going to jump into this one now. Now, this is where it gets a little bizarre. Now, it looks like rocks, and I've said in my other video, this has all been doctored up. This is not rock here at all, but I was looking at these lines here. I don't know if you notice there's one here, and it kind of looks like it's ghosted out. It's like whitish, and it goes to here. There's another line that goes over here and then drops over here. Okay, so I wanted to find this out, and like I said, I just smooth it out, get out the color. So in other words, blur, get the color out, and just brightness and contrast. That's pretty much it. This is what I come up with. Okay. This was kind of funky. Check this out. It looks like some kind of steel rod or something. And then, of course, it just gets it lost into this manipulation of this crap over here. And then it kind of comes up over to here and then kind of drapes over this. It just kind of stops right there. This is what I found a little interesting. This right here looks like some kind of weird, I don't even know what you'd call it. Let's call it a plug for argument's sake. And the reason why I call it a plug is because look at this. It looks like this cord or line that's running all the way over to here. All the way down, and then it goes into this right here. Whatever this is supposed to be. And then there's another one right here. And it actually looks like a little face looking off this way, but you can see, look, it looks like it's either connected up here, and it goes all the way around, it just kind of wraps around and goes up and over this here. Okay? And this has like a small base, a round base to it, and so, you know, it's got a little bit of height to it. It's not bad, but it's there. Now, what is this all right here? Look at this. Like this weird shape in here. This right here, it's smooth and black or dark gray. Whatever this is, it doesn't look like a simple rock. And if you were to take this and lift it off and put it to the side, it looks like there's some kind of concaved or dish kind of thing sitting right underneath it. See that? And this too. I noticed this too. What is this that's coming off of it? There's something here, and I don't know where that goes, but this comes down, all the way down to here, and then ends right there. So I don't know what this stuff is, but you can clearly see, like there's something running right here. It looks, you can actually see it goes into this wannabe rock and comes out and goes over to here, and where that goes, who knows. Right here looks like some kind of canister thing, some kind of, I don't even know how to explain it. It's a small cylindrical thing or something, but just look at this, look at this, little blocks. Just things they've just, you can clearly see they try to doctrine this stuff up. Right here has a step to it, see it? Some kind of shape of something inside this, whatever this is. And this is another thing I want to go back to and tell you real quick. Right here, when you see that kind of like dish or concaved area, look at this right underneath. You can see what looks like a lighted area, and it's like nice straight pot. Like whatever this is not a rock. They put this manipulation on here to hide this stuff. There's no other way around it. That's all there is to it. Look at this right here. I mean, it's just, 90-degree angles. I mean, it's a smooth 90-degree angle, but nonetheless, it's there. Okay, right here, there's something right here. Now, there is a stitch right here where they stitch the two pictures together. So, and you can clearly see that. Now, right here goes across, it goes down. See that? It goes down again right here. And then whatever this is right here. But it's flat surface. You can see that. And it has an opening and an opening. I think they're just machine parts or just stuff just strewn all over the place. Okay. Let me back out of that. Now I'm going to jump into the back of this here. Now this is what puzzling, and I'm just going to make this quick tip, or just show you guys this rather. Just clicked in a couple times. I'm at 300% zoom. This whole area in the back, you can just see where it's fudged out. Look at it. Blurred out. Looks like crap. Now I'm going to show you in comparison. I went on Google, and you guys can do this too, and you'll see this picture. Google desert floor. Now when you put desert floor, it's going to say HD. Click on the HD, and you'll find this picture here. That couldn't be as clear as a bell if you wanted it to be. And by the way, look at these nice orbs. Actually, I'm sure these are just artifacts in their picture, which is no big deal. But look how clear that looks. And obviously, they haven't had any moisture here in a while. You can see all the ground's cracked. And of course, the closer it is, the more the nooks and the crannies you'll see. Because look at over here, looks how much smoother. I'm just going to jump in a little bit. And nowhere does it look like, other than being a little pixelated, because I'm zooming in, do I see any kind of fudging in here. Nowhere. Nothing. And if these are supposed to be high-quality HD pictures from Mars, from NASA rather, I'm sorry. Well, it's taken from Mars, so I'm right either way. Come on. Look at the difference between this. This should be crystal clear, and now you can see the blurring. Look how easy it is to see. There's actually some lines and some structures in here or something. And I can't get them completely clear, but I'm going to show you something right now. The reason why I invert these is because I believe this back area is, just like the mountainous area and everything else is. Now, you don't see a whole lot, but there's some lines and stuff like that right here. Okay. Now, let's go back into it right here. Now, lines. People go, well, I don't see anything. I'm not seeing anything here. Okay, well, let's do this. I'm going to show you this middle piece first. This right here is kind of puzzling to me. Now, I zoomed in about 400%. Look at the way these lines go across. It's like there's one in the back, has a corner, comes up to here, another corner, and goes across. Look at this, what looks like a peak to a roof kind of thing. See it? And has a smaller one under it, right there. Some kind of squared off area right here. You can see it running across and going down. Some other part on top of that. This is going down here, stopping, going right here, and going across. And then there's something else different right here. And there's something, I don't know what this is. But it's going right here and kind of going down. And there's a bunch of things in this picture. I mean, at first I thought, look at, this looks like it has some circles on it. Looks like it might have been in some kind of vehicle at some point, or is. I don't know what that is, but look here even a little bit more in the foreground here. It just has these weird shapes. Now, some of it could just be artifacts of the picture, and I get that. But come on. This, to me, looks like buildings. They're like completely flat across. This right here going up right here, coming down, going down. This going from the back to the front, going across, going down. It has some other features on it. This what looks like a peak to a roof, and then another smaller roof. I mean, these are not compression marks. That's clear that it's not compression mark. This is another one I want you guys to check this out. Look at it. Comes from the back to the front, corner right here, goes across. And you can see where it looks like it ends right there. It looks like there's some openings. Now, this is what I thought was really bizarre, and I didn't see this until after. It looks like there's some things standing up right here, and it looks like there's some weird arch thing. But look at what's coming from it. Some kind of line, pipe, or something. Look at it. All the way up, all the way down. Stops right here. Looks like another one. See it? Like it's arched. It looks like it's arched, but it's facing downward. Comes down over here. But this is what I didn't notice. I didn't notice this until later. I'm going to just backstep here real quick. You'll actually see that actually comes all the way to here. If you look really clear, look at this. It just comes around, comes down, goes all the way to here, all the way into here. Well, it actually comes like this. It drapes over and goes right to here. Okay. Watch this. Let me see if I can't back out just a hair bit more. Right there, it looks like it starts right there, goes up and over this, all the way over to here, and up to here, and into this area. Okay, now watch this. Right here, if you look, there looks like there's a pipe or some kind of end of an opening right there. And it goes right there, goes up behind this other piece, and I didn't even noticed that until now. There's actually a 90-degree angle, and it goes down smooth right here. But anyway, this goes up behind that, and you can see the line of it. Goes down here, goes all the way in here, and you'll see that go all the way and finish up. Watch this. Let's just jump right to the end here. See it? Right there. Goes up. Follow it along. Goes all the way up to there. Whatever these are structures in here or something. I mean, you can clearly see this. Right there. See it? Now, this stuff, they do a great job of hiding this stuff, so it is really hard to see. This other thing, all I did was I just kind of put... Let me see what this is here. This, I did this after because it looks like some kind of disc. That's the best way I can explain that, because I'm going to just go zip back out of there. Let me do it this way here. Okay, let's do it this way instead. All right. When you do this right here, well, let me just jump into this one here. It'll be easier. Okay. This looks like some sort of disc, but when you zoom into it, watch this. Just looks almost perfectly round. Now this has been shifted because I moved the picture by accident, so this is actually a round circle. But you can see right on the very edge, right here, where they didn't manipulate it, there's a couple spots that actually look like more of a metal or whatever, but there's something clearly there. It's a round circle. See how, like, I shifted the picture? You would see this rock would be straight across or whatever this is, but this even has some detail in it that doesn't make any sense. But, yeah, nonetheless, guys, I thought I'd bring that to you and let you look at this and tell me what you thought. Like I said, I'm not going to make this too long, but I just wanted to show you a couple of things in here that I just wanted to go over, because I have done this before, but it's wild. Sometimes you could go over these pictures again and suddenly see things totally different. It's all about detail, and I said this 100 times. You just got to really look. Like I said, it comes from here all the way down to here, and into this, what looks like a plug or something, or some kind of weird thing. This goes up and over and then down. And like I said, it's got this little round, but anyway, guys, check this thing out for yourself, man. I mean, it's there. I mean, this stuff is in the picture. And you'd be surprised when you really look at detail, because they want to throw you off. They want you to see rocks. Simple as that, man. Just rocks. And you just go, well, they can't possibly be anything modern here. All I see is rocks. Well, that's true to a certain degree. And like I said, this whole area, this foundation thing or whatever this is supposed to look like, which it does actually look like a foundation, but there's clearly things hidden in these pictures. I mean, that's all there is to it. And they're not rock formations. You can just see this stuff is just, they're just not simple rocks. And like I said, that other thing right here, and all of this in the back. And you can see they have walls and shapes. They're not just simple nothings. I mean, you can see this run all the way over. And guys, you can still check this out yourself. Go all the way back. It goes all the way back. Look at this. Something goes all the way like this and comes down. Goes across, see it? Nice line. In fact, I'll zoom in a little bit more. You can look at this thing yourself and just go, oh my God. You can just clearly see there's actual shapes in this. Look at this. Comes up, goes across, comes back down, goes across over to here. And you can see where it ends right here. And there's other things that, I mean, it's insane. I mean, there's stuff all up in this picture. I mean, just, take a look. Just see these weird little structure things. But anyway, guys, just want to do a quick one here. Just let you guys see this. I just figured I'd, because I just definitely wanted to go back over this, because you see some, like I said, when you look at one picture and then you go back over, you just go, oh my God, I can't believe I missed this stuff. So I just wanted to add this. Anyway, guys, give me your take on it. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to try to keep these short. I've got another one. I might be doing a two-part to this one, because this one here it's just as bizarre as the Mountain Shop one I just did. I mean, it gets crazier and crazier every time you look at these pictures. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Always a pleasure showing this to you guys. And I do appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best, like I said. I know some of you guys are hardcores on these things, as well as skeptics. Check these pictures out for yourself. Look at them. I will leave the link in there as usual. You guys know that, right at the bottom of the description. There you go. Anyway, guys, again, thanks for watching. Talk to you next pick.